Before you blink, everything changes. No warning, no explosion, no virus, no war. Just silence. 1 second. More than 8 billion people are living ordinary lives. Parents are driving their children to school. Pilots are flying across the Atlantic. Doctors are saving lives. Builders are raising skyscrapers. Millions of conversations are happening at once. Then, in less than a heartbeat, every human being on Earth disappears. Not one person remains. No footsteps. No voices. No laughter. Nothing. At first, the world doesn't end. In fact, it looks almost normal. Traffic lights continue changing from red to green. Street lamps stay illuminated. Televisions continue broadcasting. Factories keep running. Wind turbines continue spinning. Hydroelectric dams continue producing electricity. For a few precious hours, human civilization keeps moving. Without humans, on highways, thousands of cars continue rolling forward. Some slowly drift into guardrails. Others come to a gentle stop after small collisions. The roads that were once filled with impatient drivers become strangely quiet, far above the clouds. Commercial airplanes continue flying on autopilot. Passengers remain seated. Seatbelt signs stay on. The engines continue humming. Everything appears perfectly normal. Except, there isn't a single person left inside. Eventually, fuel begins running low. Without pilots, every aircraft faces the same unavoidable ending. Some glide for miles. Others disappear beyond distant mountains. And some fall silently into the ocean. Inside millions of homes, life appears frozen in time. Fresh coffee sits untouched on kitchen tables. Breakfast is half prepared. Televisions continue playing the morning news. Mobile phones vibrate again, and again, and again. Incoming calls, unread messages, emergency alerts. No one will ever answer them. Office buildings remain fully lit. Computers stay switched on. Elevators continue moving. Security cameras record empty hallways. Factories continue assembling products. Robotic machines repeat the same movements, over and over, completely unaware that humanity no longer exists. Pets are among the first to notice something is wrong. Dogs wait beside front doors. Their ears lift every time they hear a distant sound. Surely, their owners will return. Minutes become hours. Hours become days. But the door never opens. Cats respond differently. They quietly explore empty homes, jump onto windowsills, and begin adapting to a world without people. Across farms, cows remain inside fenced fields. Horses wander silently through open barns. Chickens continue searching for food. Zoo animals become restless. The familiar sounds of visitors have vanished. The keepers never arrive. The gates remain closed. For now, as evening approaches, the sun slowly sinks below the horizon. Cities begin glowing beneath thousands of lights. From space, Earth still looks alive. Brilliant rivers of light stretch across continents. But beneath that beautiful view, something extraordinary has already begun. Every machine, every power station, every water system, every network on Earth depends on one thing: us. Without human hands to maintain them, their countdown has already started. Most people never notice the silent systems that keep civilization alive. Tonight, those systems are completely alone. And tomorrow, the first cracks will begin to appear. The first night passes, and for the first time in thousands of years, the Earth wakes up. Without a single human, the sun rises. Birds begin singing. A gentle breeze moves through empty streets. Everything feels peaceful, almost too peaceful. There are no engines starting, no school buses, no morning rush hour, no voices echoing between buildings. Only silence. At first, most power stations continue running automatically. Hydroelectric dams keep producing electricity. Wind turbines still turn with the wind. Solar panels quietly absorb the morning sunlight. But modern civilization was never designed to run forever without people. Every system, no matter how advanced, needs someone to maintain it. Within days, small failures begin appearing. A transformer overheats. A backup generator runs out of fuel. One electrical station shuts down. Then another. Like falling dominoes. Entire regions begin losing power. One city after another disappears into darkness. As night falls, the transformation becomes impossible to ignore. Streetlights stop glowing. Office towers become black silhouettes. Neon signs never switch on again. For generations, people believed cities had erased the night. Now, the stars return. The Milky Way stretches across the sky, brighter than anyone alive had ever seen. Nature quietly reclaims the darkness. But the greatest danger is hidden beneath our feet, deep below every major city. Powerful pumps have worked day and night for decades. Their mission is simple: keep water out. Subway tunnels, basements, parking garages, utility corridors, all depend on these silent machines. Without electricity, they stop. At first, only small puddles appear. Then groundwater slowly rises. Rainwater has nowhere to drain. Week after week, underground tunnels begin filling. Entire subway systems disappear beneath dark water. Platforms where millions once waited for trains become underwater ruins. The cities aren't collapsing from above. They're drowning. Meanwhile, nature notices something unusual. The constant noise is gone. The roads are empty. The air feels cleaner. Seeds that once blew harmlessly across sidewalks finally find a place to grow. Tiny blades of grass push through cracks in the concrete. Small flowers bloom along abandoned roads. Vines begin climbing fences, walls, and empty buildings. Nature doesn't rush. It doesn't fight. It simply waits. Then, it quietly moves back in. Across the suburbs, lawns become wild meadows. Parks begin expanding beyond their borders. Young trees appear in parking lots. Every season, the green grows stronger. The animals begin changing too. Faithful dogs wait at front doors for owners who will never return. Some survive alone. Others form packs, learning to hunt together once again. Cats adapt quickly. Within weeks, many have become expert hunters. The city slowly becomes their territory. Inside zoos, the silence grows heavier. Some enclosures remain locked. Others slowly weaken with time. Nature is preparing to rewrite the rules. 1 year passes. The transformation is undeniable. Windows begin cracking beneath changing temperatures. Paint peels from forgotten walls. Steel welcomes its oldest enemy: rust. Bridges, skyscrapers, factories. Every structure built by human hands has entered a race against time. Standing on the roof of an empty skyscraper, you look across the silent city. Trees are beginning to appear between buildings. Roads are fading beneath grass. The world still remembers humanity, but only barely, because this is only the end of the first year, and Earth's greatest transformation has only just begun. Computers stay switched on. Elevators continue moving. Security cameras record empty hallways. Factories continue assembling products. Robotic machines repeat the same movements over and over, completely unaware that humanity no longer exists. Pets are among the first to notice something is wrong. Dogs wait beside front doors. Their ears lift every time they hear a distant sound. Surely, their owners will return. Minutes become hours. Hours become days. But the door never opens. Cats respond differently. They quietly explore empty homes, jump onto windowsills, and begin adapting to a world without people. Across farms, cows remain inside fenced fields. Horses wander silently through open barns. Chickens continue searching for food. Zoo animals become restless. The familiar sounds of visitors have vanished. The keepers never arrive. The gates remain closed. For now, as evening approaches, the sun slowly sinks below the horizon. Cities begin glowing beneath thousands of lights. From space, Earth still looks alive. Brilliant rivers of light stretch across continents. But beneath that beautiful view, something extraordinary has already begun. Every machine, every power station, every water system, every network on Earth depends on one thing: us. Without human hands to maintain them, their countdown has already started. Most people never notice the silent systems that keep civilization alive. Tonight, those systems are completely alone. And tomorrow, the first cracks will begin to appear. Eagles nest on abandoned towers. Bears wander through forests that once were suburbs. Life never ended. It simply found a new balance. From space, the planet looks healthier than ever. Clouds drift peacefully across blue oceans. Massive forests cover entire continents. Rivers shine beneath the morning sun. The scars of humanity grow smaller every year. Earth doesn't celebrate our disappearance, and it doesn't mourn it. It simply continues, exactly as it always has. Then one final thought crosses your mind. For thousands of years, humanity believed it ruled this planet. We built cities that touched the sky, roads that crossed continents, machines that explored space. We reshaped mountains, redirected rivers, and illuminated the night. Yet after only 1 century, nature quietly begins rewriting almost everything we created. Not through violence, not through anger, but through patience. Perhaps that is the greatest lesson of all. We were never separate from nature. We were always part of it. Every city, every monument, every road was only borrowing space from the earth. And one day, the earth would ask for it back. So the next time you walk through a busy street, cross a bridge, or stand beneath a skyline glowing with lights, remember this. Civilization feels permanent, but permanence is an illusion. The strongest force on earth is not steel. It is not concrete. It is not technology. It is time. And time always moves forward, because long after humanity is gone, the rivers will still flow. The forests will still grow. The oceans will still breathe. The sun will still rise. And Earth will keep turning, as it always has, as it always will.